And welcome back.
Alright.
Twin's going to be the Colonel. He's going to own KFC's.
No, Kentucky Fried Burgers. No, Kentucky Fried Beef.
Kentucky Fried Beef.
Oh shit, I just killed off the guy supposed to be helping.
Twin.
And he's dead. Oh shit.
Yeah,
I feel kind of bad. But
Oh, Twin.
I can't be asked to reload the game or anything, so we're just going to accept that he's dead. And move on. I don't think he's... in no way is he key to anything ever.
Is he not? Oh,
no.
it's a side mission, is it?
Yeah, one of the like, random characters you meet.
Okay. You've got
Sorry.
300 grand in your bank.
Yeah, and it's still not enough money. We're still low on money, Richards.
And he's walking around in the dustbin guy's costume. Get him a suit. Twin, get him a suit.
No! I like the big man costume.
No, get him a suit.
Makes him look more American.
Get him a suit. Flash him up a bit.
He's looking flashy in his big
He's
man
not.
suit.
Get him a suit. He's a nice
These
suit.
are his,
you know?
This is his bowling uniform.
No
we
bowling.
all wear
No bowling. No bowling.
t-shirts
Nope.
that say Liberty City Waste Disposal on.
Nope.
Because we are the Liberty City Trash Men.
No bowling.
Bowling team.
No bowling.
Yeah.
Suit. Get him in a three-piece suit. Nice jacket. Nice sports jacket. Crisp trousers. A nice shirt. Maybe a tie. Maybe not. Depends what you're feeling.
Right.
I'll give you a 50-50 choice on that.
Let's go to Perseus.
Yep. Get him looking like the guy he deserves to be.
A bin man.
No, not a bin man. He doesn't deserve to look like a bin man. He
A
needs to be
bowling
looking-
man.
No bowling. No bowling. We're not doing bowling till the final episode. That is how we're going to complete this series, like you said in the last
Yeah.
episode.
That's
No
going to be
bowling.
brilliant. A full game as well, not half game, a full game
Full
of bowling.
game.
Yeah.
Full game. Cool, you're
Full
going
game,
to
yeah.
treat everyone.
I have 4 text
Twin, I
messages.
didn't dribble, but I slept.
Oh shit, I've still got that fucking gay date to go on for Brucey. That's like right at the start of the
That was
game.
one of
I've
the-
still not been to it
I
yet.
remember doing that one. You need to do that. You need to do your gay date.
Do you want
Alright.
to, shall we get the suit now?
Get the
no,
suit.
bugger it. Let's go to the date in the bin man suit.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll look good. You know, would you not want to go out with wealthy trash bin bowling man collector? I earned lots of money collecting bowling balls from the trash.
You had all the right words, just not in a sentence. I reckon you could pull off a gay date.
I reckon I could, you know.
Well, there you go. You've got the gay earring and everything. Is that the
It's
gay
not
side?
gay, is it?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. Right, this is what I asked, okay? Like, I was told as a kid that when, like, depending what ear you have, will sort of say whether you're straight or gay. And I was told the left ear means you're straight and the right one means you're gay. Now, as a kid, I didn't really care, but I just had the left one done anyway. But then I took it out and it healed up, and then I got it done again, probably in August, my ear. And I asked the guy who was piercing it, I said, so, is there actually, like, a thing
Yeah.
that it says, like, you know, which ear says you're straight or gay? And he goes, yeah, maybe in the 80s. And I was like, oh, fair enough then. So clearly society has moved on from having a gay ear. just the
Yeah,
one gay ear.
No, you're right. I mean, definitely more our generation. It's moved on. You know, homosexuality for our generation isn't an issue, which it's not. You know, because we've got gay friends, and if they're not sticking their penis in our arse, I don't care where he sticks his penis. To be honest, I think that's just the general consensus.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's fine. Whatever you want to do is what you want to do. It's not the same with whatever race and homosexuality or whatever. We're not in a society anymore where that sort of thing affects us.
We're not, but a lot of people are.
The older generations, maybe our parents, are a bit, so the generation above us are a bit 50-50. Some are fine with it, some are not. But the generation above, so our grandparents, are definitely set in their ways because our grandparents were generally born in the late 40s, early 50s, weren't they?
I think it's less actual racial hatred or sexual hatred or whatever, but more just ignorance and habit more than anything.
Yeah, definitely.
I've never met an old person who actively hates gays, but they're quite sort of careless when they're just discussing that sort of thing, you know what I mean?
But then again, the sort of people that are gay in our generation are the people we look up to, like Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
If I could be half the man Stephen Fry is.
George Michael.
Elton John. You know?
Well, I'm not a fan of Elton John.
Well, you're not a fan of Elton John, but look at his accomplishments. He is the biggest artist in the world. Considering, so he's worth, what is it, about, well, he's the second biggest behind Paul McCartney, I think. Because
I hate Paul McCartney. He's such a fucking self-righteous prick. Not as bad as Cliff Richard, though. Oh, I can't stand fucking Cliff Richard. He does my head in.
Paul McCartney isn't actually Paul McCartney. He's the replacement of Paul McCartney from the 60s.
What?
Have you not heard that theory? Paul McCartney died at the Beatles' peak. So this guy that's Paul McCartney... No. But this guy that is Paul McCartney today, that we see as Paul McCartney, isn't Paul McCartney from the 60s. He's a replacement...
He's just someone who happens to look just like him.
He's a replacement Paul McCartney. And the Beatles caught onto this conspiracy in the 60s, and they played along with it. So it must mean that is true.
What do you mean caught onto what?
So this.
What do you mean caught on? So they didn't realise that one of their band members had just disappeared.
I
thought, oh shit, we best play along with this. Quick, fill him in.
No. Because the conspiracy started at the Beatles' peak.
Right.
That Paul McCartney had died. And then the Beatles, in one of their songs, I can't remember which one it is or whatever. Maybe if you can find it, you'll post it up. If you're not, don't bother. But in the peak, found out that people were saying that Paul McCartney had died, which he hadn't.
So he hasn't died.
Paul McCartney hasn't died, but the conspiracy theory is that the original Paul McCartney in the Beatles had died.
So the band played along with this by killing Paul McCartney
not by killing
and replacing him with someone who looks just like Paul McCartney.
By just leaving... There you go, this is the mystery video. The mystery video is explaining this.
Well, there's not a mystery video anymore. When you tell everyone what the mystery video is going to be.
Yeah, but... Or you can do all the editing that's going to take you 20 hours to find out all the bits of information that we're saying, to then make it sound like that I'm right. Or you can just play the mystery video.
I never need to try and make you sound like you're right. Because you're never right, and therefore I know not to bother.
But that's the conspiracy theory. The conspiracy theory is that Paul McCartney died in the 60s, and this Paul McCartney today isn't the Paul McCartney that was part of the Beatles.
Why is this a theory, though?
I don't know. It's just a conspiracy theory.
I can understand why... the theories that Michael Jackson is still alive, or Elvis Presley. But why is there theories that someone who is alive is dead, but they've replaced him? There's no gain for that.
No, there is, because at the Beatles' peak, when Paul McCartney died, Beatles were at their peak, so they were still producing records and recording albums. They just needed a guy to fill Paul McCartney's space. So they brought this guy, who is now our modern day Paul McCartney, into his position and just said, stand there and look pretty, and we'll just give you everything you need to be able to reenact Paul McCartney.
Piano lessons,
singing lessons, whatever.
Right, well,
Paul McCartney, the artist, can just he can just pick up an instrument and go and just play it. Do you know what I mean? He's just musically gifted. But how much of that is actually?
I've been checking my email, Richards.
Have you not? Oh no! Oh, you got 20 emails. Lottery manager. It's when you've won the lottery.
I've always won the lottery.
Have you got to give your bank details? You got to give your bank details to a Nigerian prince.
Yes, my bank details. Email address: Nico Bowling Master.
What was it? I was watching QI the other day, and Helen Davis moved into a new house, and he found this letter. It says, "Congratulations, you've won the lottery." So because he just moved in, he called up the number. He was like,
"Who's this? Sorry,
Alan Davis."
Okay. And
he was like, "I've just moved into this house. I found this letter. I've opened it because it said it sounded important, and it says that the previous owners has won the lottery." And this guy at the end of the phone went, "Oh, no worries. We can transfer it to the new homeowner." "Oh, okay. I think it might be a scam," said Alan Davis. And then the Nigerian bloke went absolutely mental at him. It was like, "No, this is not a scam. How dare you say this is a scam? We are genuinely giving you £4 million because you'll live at this address." And Davis was like, "Alright then, send me a cheque." He was like, No. You give me your bank details, I send it direct transfer." He was like, this is a scam. And hung up.
I would have kept on talking.
Why? It's not costing him anything, is it?
Who, Alan Davis?
Well, whoever you're talking to.
Is it not?
I don't know. I doubt it. You're calling them. It's not going to cost them to receive the call.
Who did he call?
The Nigerian number on the end of the line. They said the homeowner who owned the house.
But why is Alan Davis calling him?
Because it looked like a legitimate letter.
From who?
Whoever sent the details saying they'd won the lottery. He's just called it out being a courteous new owner.
I wouldn't have bothered if I'm honest.
But he didn't know it wasn't a scam. So it could have
If
been.
someone's telling me I've won the Nigerian
but it-
lottery, I would be a bit dubious.
Oh yeah, one of the Nigerian lottery. But what's the other one? There's another scam where people find out that you're not from that country, so then they send the details set when they know you're going to be in an area where you're not going to receive internet. And they send the details going, I've been locked up in prison, I've got 48 hours, you need to send me £1,000 to get out of prison, blah 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 blah. And they get the parents to send them the money, and that's the scam.
Yeah.
Because they haven't got internet connection to talk to their parents for 48 hours. Do you know what I mean? That's good. But anyway, in the next episode, we'll discuss this in more.
Shit, has that been an episode already?
That's been an episode already.
We achieved fuck all but, like, changing our clothes, Richards.
Yeah, we
This
changed our
isn't
clothes. Roman? Nico looks like a proper gentleman who can pull any bird. When's Nico going
We've
to
just
get a
pulled the
girlfriend?
bird, actually.
Have we?
Well, kind
Has
of.
Nico
Now
got
we're
a
doing
girlfriend?
mission 4.
But anyway, we will start the episode at this mission. Oh, do you want the light off or on?
The back one on, yeah.
So people can see us on webcam.
Sure.